Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 9 o'clock, which means it's time for a Hidden Gems. Wednesday, 9 o'clock, it's Hidden Gems time. This is where I take a trick that's been around for many, many years and I kind of trying to shine a spotlight on it and let you guys know why it's so good. And this is really what Magic TV is all about. You know, people ask me, why do I do all the videos I do? Why do I spend so many time filming videos for nothing? And the main reason is I like to highlight tricks that have been around for many, many years. Because let's be honest, new people are coming into Magic every day. Like every single day, new people are coming into Magic. They might see a magician on TV, they might see a magician on YouTube or Instagram, and they get bitten by that bug and they become, an addict. Those people could be the next greatest magicians in the world. But you know what? When you start your journey into Magic, you're going to be looking at the Penguin Magics and all of the different sort of online dealers around the world, and that's all well and good, but they're going to be promoting the latest and greatest trick. Now, there's nothing wrong with that from a business point of view. That makes total sense, promote the latest trick that's come out. But the thing is, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and there's so many amazing tricks that were around, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago that new people coming into Magic have never heard of before. And that's what this series is all about. It's all about highlighting some of the best tricks that have been around that you probably have never seen before. Like one of my favorite things to do is I've got an entire collection of Abracadabra magazines, Ambra magazines from Good Lift Publications. And I will literally go down to my home office at the bottom of my garden. I'll sit there for hours just reading magazines from the 1950s and the 1960s. I love looking into old tricks because honestly, there's so many amazing tricks that came out 30, 40 years ago that if they were released today, everybody would be buzzing about it. But nobody knows about it because everyone's looking for that latest and greatest flat card that's only just come out. And today is a perfect example because this trick is old as the hills, but it's come out recently as a download through Penguin Magic. And since it's come out as a download through Penguin Magic, more people have found out about it because it's been kind of spotlighted by one of the big magic retailers. But this trick is as old as the hills, and I'm talking about the Close-Up Illusion by Larry Jennings. Now, what is the Close-Up Illusion? Well, I'll tell you how old this is. It was part of the Easy to Master Card Magic series, volume 1, 2, and 3, that was put out through L&L Publishing and Michael Amar. Now, I remember getting those 3 VHS tapes, and yes, that's how old we're talking here. I got them on VHS tape. I remember getting those VHS tapes and watching them over and over and over again until I was literally blue in the face, and studying every single trick on there. Buying those VHS tapes was what really kind of got me super excited about card magic. And the Close-Up Illusion was on there, and it was one of the best tricks on that set of VHS tapes, in my opinion. I did it for years and years and years, and you know what? I've done it on and off throughout my career since then. In fact, when we were all locked up in our houses and we were doing virtual shows, this was one of the tricks that I used to do on virtual shows all of the time, because even though it plays really well for a real audience, it's also perfect for virtual shows because it is so visual and it's very clear as what's happening, and it looks completely impossible. And this is the perfect example of a trick that if it was released today, everybody would be going crazy about it. But it's very, very old. Now, if you've not seen the Close-Up Illusion before, I guarantee you the second you see it, you're going to want to buy it. Now, as I say, it is on the Michael Amar Easy to Master Card Magic series, which you can get as a download from various different magic shops. However, if you want just access to this one trick, if you go into Penguin Magic and you type in Close-Up Illusion, you can actually get this as a download from Penguin Magic. And I think it's only like $5 or something. So let's have a look at performance of Close-Up Illusion. Then when we've looked at performance, I'll talk about why it's so good. But I'm going to do a trick. I'm going to do a trick with 3 cards. I got 2 kings. Do you see the 2 kings there, sir?
Yeah.
These have got blue backs. And then I've got this really kind of weird card that's a joker. Doesn't really matter what this pack is. It's just important that this back design is different to the rider backs. Okay. Now this is called the Close-Up Illusion, Sarah. And the reason is it's actually an illusion. It's not a trick. It's an illusion. I want you to watch really carefully. If I take the joker and I put it here, is it in the top, the middle, or the bottom?
The bottom.
It's at the bottom, right? Now, you've seen the 3-card trick where a magician will mix up 3 cards and you've got to guess where they are, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you can't win at that game. And the reason you can't win is because the person who's playing it will always cheat you. When you look away for a split second, they'll move the position of the card. Right. Now, I'm going to show you what that looks like because it almost looks like real magic. But it's just an illusion, a close-up illusion. Let me show you what I mean. You see the card right there on the bottom, yeah?
Yeah.
If I just slowly shake, you see that card melt up into the middle of the three cards. Yeah, there it is, right there in the middle of the three cards. There it is, right there.
Right.
Now, there's a rule in magic, never repeat the trick. I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to turn the joker face up, so it's even easier to follow, and I'm going to put it back there at the bottom. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So if we were playing cards and I told you to follow the joker and they all had the same back design, you'd obviously bet big on the joker being at the bottom because you saw me put it on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
As you reach for your money, I would just give a little shake like that, and as I do, it would melt up into the middle. And it's why you should never actually play cards with people on the street, because they can do these little illusions like this and you're never going to win. But when I do this, people turn around to me and they say, Craig, can you do it from the middle? And the answer is yes, I can. So I'm going to do it one more time from the middle. Do you see it there? It is obviously in the middle. You see it there, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to be as fair as I can.
Yeah.
And watch, if I just give a little shake slowly, you see it melts right there to the bottom of the three cards. That's the joker. That's the two kings, and that is a close-up illusion. So there you go. That is the close-up illusion by Larry Jennings. Now, what's not to love about this trick? First of all, there's lots of different ways that you can actually present it. From a presentational point of view, you can go down the route of talking about how it's an illusion. You can go down the route of talking about, hey, let me expose how gamblers cheat at cards. You can talk about, hey, let me tell you how I got into magic. There was a magician that stood on stage, and there's so many different ways that you can actually present it. But it's very clear, it's very direct, and it's very to the point. A card in between two other cards penetrates down in a super visual way. And it happens again and again and again. It happens like, you can do it as many times as you want to, but you saw in the performance I did there, I think I did it like 3 or 4 times. And it is the sort of trick that you can repeat. A lot of tricks you can't repeat, but this is the sort of trick that you can repeat. It's very good. It really is strong. Now, one of the negatives behind it is the cards can't be examined. But there's only one card. There's 3 cards in play. One of them can't be examined, and it is incredibly easy to switch that card out for one that can be examined if that's the kind of the route that you want to go down. And for years I used to structure this. When I worked restaurants, I did this all the time as an opening trick, and I'd structure it so that the cards could be examined at the end. Then after a while of doing this and realizing nobody actually wants to examine the cards, I kind of stopped and carried on just by doing it as a trick. The card that everybody, if there is a card that people want to examine, it's the odd back card, the one that penetrates through. And that can be 100% examined because that's not suspicious at all. The other hilarious thing is in this day and age, there's so many clever gaffs that come out on the market these days. So many different flap cards and, cards that flap and do all these different type of things. And they're all wonderful, weird and wonderful gimmicks that do so many different things, right? What we have here is we have something that's incredibly low tech. If you've got 3 cards lying around the house, you can literally prepare this in 30 seconds. I'm here at Blackpool. I'm still, doing this run of shows with Ryland as I'm filming this. And I literally prep this in the kitchen in 10 seconds in order to perform it for you. That's how quick it takes to prepare. But it packs a real punch. And like I say, I can't labour the point enough. This is a perfect example of a trick that if it was released today, everybody would be going crazy about it. But, a lot of people have never heard of it. Even with it coming out as a download on Penguin, a lot of people still haven't heard of it. So it's called The Close-Up Illusion by Larry Jennings. It's absolutely worthwhile buying. I did it I don't do it as much these days, but I did it for decades. And if you're a restaurant worker, it's worth its weight in gold. Oh, by the way, you can do it with credit cards as well. So you can have like 2 kings and you can use a borrowed credit card or a borrowed business card. You can even make the gimmick out of your own business cards if you want to. So yeah, it's very versatile as well. That's The Close-Up Illusion by Larry Jennings. So there you go, guys. That's another Hidden Gems in the Bag. Do me a favor, let me know what you think in the comments down below. You want to see more videos like this, you know what you got to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I'm going to be back again tomorrow at back again tomorrow at 9 o'clock with another video. I'm going to be back every single day with Magic Lives. But thank you once again for joining me right here on Magic TV. If you haven't already done so, go check out the Netrix. It's www.thenetrix.com. You can go check it out, and you see what all the fuss is about. See why everybody's subscribing to the Netrix. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. My name's Craig from Magic TV.